Hey guys, it's Dale from Hot and Moving, and Skip Bayless has a new home now, or at least he'll be working on a different platform with Gilbert Arenas. All right, it seems like Gilbert Arenas is on this villain arc. Now he's gonna be working with Skip Bayless, and I mean, what better match made in him for two controversial guys to work together? Okay, so Gil's gonna be having his own football programming. Okay. Per Andrew Marchand, that Skip told at the Athletics Andrew Marchand about the new podcast called the Arena Gridiron Podcast. All right, with former NFL quarterback Aklil Talib and former NFL coach Jay Gruden. Now, Jay Gruden was the head coach of the Washington Redskins, now the Commanders. Okay, I mean, not really much to make of this situation there. I mean, he kind of flamed out as a head coach over there. I don't even know if he had a winning season there or not. I don't really recall. Not sure. But either way, he's a brother of John Gruden. So cool. You know, Skip Bayless has something. He said he's fired up about this. Let's see if I can find a comment in here. But he said he's more than fired up, ready than ever to be a part of this. And good for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that, you know, he needs a job. He's bored. He needs something to do. Okay, his main platform isn't popping off like it was. Or like he thought it would do. I mean, you know, you see the numbers that Stephen A. Smith is pulling, Shannon Sharp is pulling, even Gilbert Arenas is pulling. And I know that Skip is an old act. Okay, so he has to team up with a guy that is trending. Okay, in the internet, or at least on the social media / internet space, and not on the TV medium side. You know what I'm saying? So, curious how this show is going to look. Okay, to Skip, you know, he has. I don't think he's not going to be a producer, not like that. He's a guest on the show. Okay, when Skip got producing rights or got more say when we saw how it looked on FS1 with the new Undisputed, it was absolute trash, right? Could this be trash? I don't think it will be trash because Gilbert Arenas, if he's going to be making frequent appearances on here with these other football guys like Gerald McCoy and Cody Kessler, sure. You know what I'm saying? Could it be entertaining? I think so. Could this be kind of a different version of you know, maybe this could be some type of, you know, version of Undisputed, what it could have been the next iteration, but you know what, it might be better because it's off TV. You have a chance to be a little more colorful, say what you want to say, so we may be able to see Skip Bayless in a different form that we have, that most people who haven't seen him on the internet as much but saw only on TV, that you may see him a little more colorful in this setting. Might be a little more laid back. Who knows, right? Is it a talk show? Is it a debate show? Right? Is he gonna? I mean, like, who knows what it's gonna be? It might be just a talk show setting, not really a debate format. It might kind of look similar to what Gil's Arena's doing, and it might be at his house still. But yeah, I mean, the old man needed something to do, right? He needed something. You know, he didn't really seem happy that much with the traction he was getting on the internet. Okay, you know, I know he's with FanDuel. I wonder how that's going to work. Maybe his platform is still with FanDuel, but here he's doing Underdog. So, you know, was the money good for Skip when he was doing what he was doing earlier, or what he's currently doing compared to what he's doing now, or possibly what he can do now with this? Yeah, I mean, it might be better him teaming up with Gil, get more internet visibility. Okay, and then maybe he can finally get maybe, you know, start working into better ad revenue dollars, a better bag, so to say, because now, you know the audience that Gil brings, you know how polarizing and controversial he is. Then talking football, you know how Skip is, controversial he is. I am curious though why he hasn't brought him on. I wonder if he's going to bring him on for basketball segments though, right? Like you would think that Skip Bayless would have joined the show, Gil's Arena. Or maybe this might be a segue to him eventually getting to Gil's Arena, right? But it is NFL season right now. NFL season is kicking off, and I don't think Skip could handle just doing hot takes from his home with his wife Ernestine in his basement, as opposed to being able to come on a show. I mean, not that he'll still do that, but now he has a show that he can come on now, and this can kind of give him that feeling of being on TV again. You know what I'm saying? So very interesting. You know, I know Skip. I really care for Skip after Undisputed. Okay, but you know, every now and then he'll have takes that he does on the internet that I'll peep, and then now I want to see how he is back on this platform now. Was it Gil's Gridiron? So interesting, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think this is where it's going, right? I mean, all these former TV acts and stuff need to start partnering up, you know, guys that are controversial, guys partner up with guys who already have an internet platform, who already have a big following. You need to kind of jump on that. If you are an ex-TV guy, and you weren't able to build your brand accordingly on the internet, then you need to go ahead and team up with a guy like Gilbert Arenas, right? So interested that Gil is dabbed into football more. I get it. Want more money, more views. I guess football season. NBA is not really popping off, obviously, because it's still in the off season. We're not going to really know much. We're not going to get to NBA action until October. So what a better fit to go ahead and produce a show on your network that is going to be football heavy, and then you're going to have a guy like Skip Bayless who's cowboy pom-pom, glazer, knee pad pom-pom, knee pad wearing cowboy fan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's going to want that. And I'm sure they're going to have a lot of topics talk about the Cowboys, of course, because that's what Skip's always going to do. So we'll see, though, man. So I think honestly, to be objective, I think it might work out. It might be a hit, obviously, mainly because if it's going to be Gil and Skip on there carrying the drama, there's going to be so many clickbaitable moments. I'm not saying the show's going to be good in terms of the content, but it will be good in terms of a lot of clickbaity, clips from this show and some controversial takes. Probably, right? So, let me know what y'all think about this with Skip. Finally feeling like he's getting like a third, fourth act now. You know what I'm saying? He gets to be revived from the dead to work with Gilbert Arenas. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.